Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sheila, and if you are new, welcome, and if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay guys, so for today's video, I wanted to kind of show you guys how I unstuff my wallet when I do have a transaction that I paid with my credit card. You guys know that I like to pay off my credit card each month, and so I wanted to do these mini transactions and show you guys just how I do it. It's really simple, but usually I will have my receipt and I go ahead and total the amount for each category and then stuff that amount. Sometimes I do have to get change, so that is what we're going to do today because I don't have some change for some things that I bought today. So let's go ahead and get started. So I did go to Walmart and I bought 3 different things, and it was basically 3 different categories. Okay, so for my first transaction, I actually bought Kodak some food, and that was not $20. It was, his box of food cost $15.97 plus 9% tax, so $17.40. So Kodak did have $25, so 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So because so what I usually do is go ahead and check the Capital binder because that is what card I use, so I see if I have any change. So I don't have any change, so I will have to break up a $20 bill. Usually I will go ahead and check my Wells Fargo card because I usually have change either in both of them. So I am going to be getting change for a 20, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and this 20 is going to go towards my Wells Fargo. And I hope this is not confusing to some of y'all, but I just like get the change because I like to put the exact amount of like how much I spent. So for my Capital, we are going to be cash stuffing $18. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, because I like to round up the amount. So now Kodak has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 in his envelope. The next transaction that I did was on batteries. Those were, I believe, $8.97, so $9.77. And now for this transaction, I am going to be getting from my household envelope. So I had put my miscellaneous money in my household envelope, but I also had some money left over for household. So I'm just going to put that whole $8 in my Capital. So I know I don't have the complete amount, but I am just going to put these $8 in here, and I will just have to use my buffer for the rest. And what I usually do is when it's due, I see how much cash I have and see like if I need extra money, and so I will use a like buffer that I have in my checking accounts. But most of the time it's not even that much of a difference because I try to only use the amount of cash that I have in my wallet, so that way I can make sure I 100% pay my credit card bill. So the next thing that I got was a self-care item. So I did get a foundation, and I believe it was like $15.47. Everything was like $15. $15.47. I don't have my receipt, but I'm pretty sure it was $15.47 or $15.98. I don't remember, but let's just say it was $15.97. I have to round up the number anyway, so $15.97 plus 15. Let's do $15.47 times 9% plus. So let's say $17. So personal care, I spent, or with my spend money, I spent $16.87. So again, I will need change for this 20. So I won't need change because now I should have the $3 in here. So let's just go ahead and get the $3 out. So 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to put this whole 20 in here. So now for my spend money, I only have $3 left over. So So now we should have all the amount that is in our statement. We should have the same amount in cash. So that is how I keep up with my Capital card and my Wells Fargo. And so that way, when they are due, I will, most of the time, if like I'm getting paid or my husband's getting paid, I will go ahead and use that money that is fixing to be deposited and pay with that check. So that way I don't have to deposit this money and then just use this money instead. I don't know if that makes sense. So basically I don't have to keep depositing money into my account or taking money out. What I usually do is I like, let's say I'm getting paid this Friday, so instead of like taking that money out of my checking account for, let's say, groceries or my spending money for the week, or other cash stuffing things, I will keep that check in there and use this money instead. But I make sure that if I get paid a certain amount of money, that is what I have in cash. So, and then sometimes I might have a little bit more of my check or my husband's check, and then that money I do pull out or budget or do like the zero-based budget. I hope that makes sense. But that way, if you are wondering like if I'm just moving money back and forth, I'm really kind of not, because I keep on kind of using the same money. So I hope that makes sense. So like, let's say I have $500 in here in my check. Let's say I get paid $500. So with my $500 check that is going to be deposited, I go ahead and pay my credit card and then use this money instead. So that way I don't have to keep going back and forth to the bank. So I hope that makes sense, and that is how I do it. That's why sometimes I have change, sometimes I don't, because I just sometimes use what I already have. So I hope that makes sense. But let me know if you guys enjoy these little mini unstuffings. Maybe I can start doing them when I use my credit cards. We'll have a mini unstuffing and see what I bought. And so yeah, because sometimes I need like more content, and I think that would be like a good idea to do. I know it's probably a short video, but I wanted to show you guys kind of like what I do and how I use the money that is already in here sometimes. So yeah, I think I might do these a little bit more often, like a little unstuffing instead of waiting for like a long unstuffing. Just do like mini unstuffing. So let me know if you like that idea, because I can keep doing it, because I know that I use my credit card for like gas and food and all of that stuff. And so even for like other things that were not actually budgeted for, so I can show you guys, so that way you guys can get a better idea of how unstuffings work, or how, like, if you're trying to pay off your credit card each month, and get a better idea of that. But that is it for this video. It is a short one, so I hope that you enjoyed it. If you are new to my channel and like this content, don't forget to subscribe down below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate all your support. And yeah, that is it for today's video, and hopefully I will see you in my next one.